Well, recently there was a Gucci Mane and Jeezy Verzuz. Did you watch it?
Yeah, man, exciting. It was great.
Well, Jeezy came out in a BMF shirt.
Yeah, Mafia.
Which is something that you're associated with yourself.
It's the family.
Did you know Jeezy?
Yeah, I know Jeezy.
Okay.
It's my guy.
Okay. Did you know him when he was just running around with BMF before he blew up as a rapper?
If you go back to the Akon and Jeezy video, remember back in the days?
Soul Survivor.
Soul Survivor.
Yeah.
And you go to the end, when they was shooting the basketball and they took that's me taking the chicken and fried rice from Cam because he was shooting the shit in the thing. It was me, Akon, and Cameron.
Oh.
He was shooting the shit in the thing. So Meech was there in the video. We always there. So this is back in the days, man. This is, yeah.
Okay, so you go back with him.
Yeah.
Did you know Pookie Loc at all?
No.
Okay. Did you hear about the situation though?
Yeah.
When the guys ran up in
Gucci Mane.
Gucci's house,
Yeah.
Gucci, ended up killing one of the guys.
Yeah.
When Gucci brought that up, he actually performed the song where he said, go dig your partner up, but you won't say shit and everything else like that. What did you think about all that?
In war, there's no rules.
Facts.
There's no rules in war.
Mm-hmm.
Strategy, I think Gucci Mane is a very smart guy. He's a very smart guy. He's a strategist. Jeezy, I know for a fact, is a very smart guy. Strategy, when it comes to war, he's a very smart strategist. And I think that was one of his, I don't think it was a malicious intent. I don't think so. I think that he was just saying, yo, it was a move as a win for what they was doing. Remember, that battle was about winning. It wasn't about, it's about who gonna come in here, drop the best verses, drop the best music, and win this battle. So it was about whatever I gotta do to fucking win, I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? We seen this in boxing, we seen this in sports, we seen this in the world. People do whatever they gotta do to win. So I don't think that, Jeezy, I mean, my personal thing, I don't think he maliciously he just saying, I had a situation, motherfucker try to come at me and I handle my business.
Yeah. And
that could be anybody. The shoe could have been on a reverse foot. It could have been Jeezy in that situation. And somebody came at Young would have handled his business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and at the end, they performed So Icy together, which I think
that
might have been
dope,
the first time they did that, maybe even ever.
Man, that was dope for the culture, dope for the music, dope for everything, that them two brothers squashed the situation. That was, life and death was in that situation, but they squashed and so that we men, and in 2020, we trying to move on to somewhere different in the world. And we're not gonna help if we keep with our little bullshit. It's not helping the pot. You know what I mean? We gotta end our bullshit to show the world. Right now, I think what's going on in the world is people are starting to realize you gotta lead by example. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna say something and do something, you gotta do it. You gotta people gotta look back and go, yo, look at Zab. I see him walking good. He walking kosher, yo. Yo, he all right. I like the way he moving. I'm gonna get down with that movement. You gotta do it. You gotta implement the rules so people can see it. And then once they see it, see the movement, they know where to fall in line and get into it with.
I interviewed Sosa from BMF.
Did
you watch that interview?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay. In the interview, he blamed Bleu DaVinci for the beef between Jeezy and Gucci, and he also kind of took a bunch of shots at Bleu and everything else like that. So a beef started, and it started on mixtapes.
Yeah, but it was a little sinister than that because your man Bleu DaVinci was not in neither one of those deals. And he was there first. You understand? So something had to come between these two. It was more than just that song. It was a relationship that they both were there and somebody was in the middle and they were getting overlooked. The rapper, the Yo Man, he was being overlooked. He stepped in between the two and caused the beef, and he chose Jeezy. So they tried to push Gucci. I like Gucci, but when I come back, because I'm gone for a long periods of time. I'm always out. So when I come back, this is what I'm hearing.
Blue's mad at me over airing the interview. Last I checked, because I actually offered. I said, listen, if you want to respond to any of this stuff, you got a platform.
Yeah.
I've interviewed him before. Me and him go back. He's just mad. He doesn't want to respond.
Yeah.
Do you know Blue?
Yes.
What do you think about the whole situation with Blue and BMF and everything else like that? You know, when you hear people trying to, you know, blame people and everything else like that, from your perspective as someone who was affiliated with BMF, what do you think?
No disrespect, Vlad, you my man and all that, but that's Mafia business.
There you go. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Man.
That's Mafia business. That's how we'll leave it. But I will say this, you know, Blue, if you wanna, you know, come and state your piece and respond to whatever was said, you have a platform to do it. We can either do it in person or you can send me a video and we'll post it.
Bleu DaVinci, my brother.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm saying?
I
You
don't
know
want
that.
people to think that I somehow have anything against Blue, but you know,
Yeah.
people come in and you know, Sosa was actually part of BMF.
Right.
He was legitimately part of that,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a right to tell his story from his
Sosa,
point
my
of view.
brother too. He know that.
As does Blue, as does Meech. We featured interviews by you know, Big Meech before on the channel as well.
Big homie.
You know, the whole nine. Southwest T, he has
Big
a open invitation to come in
Big homie.
and talk as well.
He home. He home. I mean,
He's home.
You never know.
You never know.
man.
You
But
never
like
know.
I said, that right there, that's Mafia business, man. We don't even
It's
speak on
Mafia
that.
business.
We don't speak on
There
that.
we go. There we go.